The Concordian Chronicles, Jonah's Awakening. Written by John Darous. Narrated by T.J. Lee. Acknowledgements. I wish to acknowledge the following people for their editorial assistance: Lamonte W., Lauren H., Michaela S., Kim M. I also wish to thank the entire team at Tellwell Publishing for helping me make a dream come true. You guided me through the self-publishing process and enabled me to put my manuscript into the public forum. I am so very appreciative of all your hard work. The Concordian Chronicles. Copyright 2023 by John Darous. All rights reserved. No part of this publication may be reproduced, distributed, or transmitted in any form or by any means, including photocopying, recording, or other electronic or mechanical methods, without the prior written permission of the author, except in the case of brief quotations embodied in critical reviews and certain other non-commercial uses permitted by copyright law. Chapter 1. The Middle Astral Realm. I'm finally ready, Master Jakeel thought to himself. It had been several decades from the perspective of Earth time since Jakeel had lived a life on Earth. As he sat in a corner of a temple set amongst the Middle Astral Realm, where souls of the highest vibrational frequency reside between incarnations, Jakeel spent time evaluating his previous life. He reflected on the many lessons that had been learned and the karmic debt that needed to be repaid. Although Jakeel had evolved significantly, he knew there was room for even more growth. Learning and evolving was the perpetual task of every soul in the universe. It was the only expectation God had for every soul. A big part of Jakeel's evaluation involved him sitting with the Review Council to conduct a life review. The Review Council consisted of a group of advanced souls known as Elders, who would sit down with a soul after completing their human incarnation to help them assess their life. Together, they would examine all the ways in which their human form had interacted with other humans and the impact of their existence. The Elders never judged someone's actions on Earth during a review. It was up to the soul to determine what they had learned and what they could have done better. Now that he'd had plenty of time to consolidate everything learned during his last life review, Jakeel was ready for another visit. For this to happen, he had to speak to the Elders about his decision. This was another one of the many responsibilities the Elders had, to help souls plan their incarnations on Earth and guide them on their...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?